Every man acts differently under pressure situations. Some men choke under pressure, while others perform really well in the same situation. Our body undergoes a process known as fight or flight in pressure situations. This is an evolutionary tactic that releases hormones designed to get you ready to either fight or run from danger. Stress triggers these hormones, but they're not so helpful in situations like when you're giving a presentation. They can be helpful in situations like when you're facing a wild animal. So, how can you stay calm in pressure situations in everyday life? Let's discuss 8 ways that might help you control your stress triggers. Number 1. Practice meditation. When it comes to staying calm and collected, there isn't a better group of people to follow than Buddhist monks. The meditation practices that they use to achieve this relaxed and stress-free state of mind are accessible to anyone. Meditation has great effects and reduces stress exceptionally well, and it's been proven to result in real physical changes in a person's brain over time. The easiest way to practice meditation is to sit quietly and close your eyes for a few minutes. You have to focus on your breathing, and it'll help you relax your mind and relieve your stress and pressure. Number 2. Sleeping timely. You should take plenty of sleep. Staying rested is a vital part of avoiding stress buildup. A man who gets plenty of sleep is more likely to stay calm under pressure than a man who stays up late and gets minimum sleep. Scientists recommend at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep each night. When you start getting the recommended sleep and wake up fully rested, you'll be in a better mental state, and it'll help you to remain grounded and calm like a high-value man. Number 3. Doing tasks with ease. You need to learn how to do things with ease. Some men with the most stressful jobs carry out their responsibilities with ease. This happens when you practice and perform a task so often that you just start doing it naturally without hesitation. Consider an example of a field goal kicker in football. The best kickers are the ones who don't let the pressure of the moment prevent them from performing. They've practiced both the mental and physical side of their skill so often that kicking a field goal is something that they can do without thinking. They don't panic or choke in front of thousands of fans watching them. When you make yourself so comfortable with the task that you can do it with ease, you'll stay calm even in extreme circumstances. You gotta work until your craft becomes second nature, and you're sure that any pressures associated with your task wouldn't affect your efficiency. Number 4. Take occasional breaks. Everyone has the temptation to work non-stop so they can get their hands on everything they desire, but overworking your body and mind is only going to worsen the effects of stress and strain. Doesn't matter what you're working on and whatever the source of the pressure might be. It's very important to take occasional breaks and give your mind a rest, even if it is just for a short period. When you return to work after an occasional break, you'll most likely find that you're much more productive and certainly more relaxed than you would have otherwise been if you try to overwork yourself and avoid breaks altogether. Number 5. Lighten the mood. Are you aware of the fact that men with humor are less likely to feel stress as compared to ordinary men? A little dose of humor can help you take the pressure off your mind while at work or doing some other stuff. When you feel like a certain task is getting the best out of you and increasing your stress levels, you must lighten the mood. Take a step back, crack a joke, and try to smile. It's sometimes enough to relieve a little pressure and stress. Number 6. Avoid negative people. If you're trying to be more mindful, reduce stress, and remain calm in high-pressure situations, then you must avoid negative people at all costs. A lot of pressure that you're feeling from work or any other situation depends on your frame of mind. It can be lightened and intensity can be reduced by a positive and motivated mindset, or it can be exaggerated by a negative frame of mind. The main problem with hanging around negative people is that we tend to adopt the same frame of mind as them. Human beings are social creatures, and if we embrace the mindsets and outlooks of our peers, we'll understand that we've evolved to function within a society. Spending too much time around negative people will create stress and pressure. Surround yourself with people who have an optimistic outlook toward life in every circumstance. You'll have a much easier time staying calm under pressure. Number 7. Learn to overcome panic signals. Panic, fear, and even stress are all part of your body's survival mechanisms. This is our body's reaction to dangerous situations. These mechanisms have been triggering our vital flight response for thousands of years. The fight or flight response has been working out quite well at keeping us alive. While the fight or flight response may be ideal for stressful situations such as escaping a dangerous animal, it's not suitable for situations such as giving an important presentation at work, because running out of the room or attacking your colleagues might not get you the desired result. We've not evolved any new stress response mechanisms that may apply to our 21st century world, and are stuck with the same stress response mechanisms that used to keep us alive during the Stone Age. The pleasant news is that we can overcome the panic signals that we feel in stressful situations. Whenever you feel like your fight or flight response is beginning to kick into gear, just close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and try your best to clear your mind. It may not work that well initially, but it is possible to overwrite your panic response with a relaxation response that'll be useful to you in our modern world. And finally, number 8, practice self-care. Fighting stress and staying calm under pressure is far more difficult if you're not properly taking care of yourself. We've already discussed the importance of getting plenty of sleep, which is certainly one essential aspect of proper care. However, it goes far beyond. So, how can you make sure that you're getting enough self-care? The self-care that you provide to yourself includes looking out for your physical, mental, and spiritual needs. You must practice a healthy diet, make time for the activities that give you peace, and exercise regularly. These all are critical elements of self-care that need to be addressed when you practice it. You give your body and mind everything that it needs to tackle the challenges in your life, rather than running into a stressful situation with low energy and low motivation. It may sound a little odd, but taking care of yourself is one of the best ways to ensure that you can take care of everything else in your life. You must be able to tackle your goals by staying calm under pressure. Only you will prove yourself as a high-value man. The ability to stay calm in pressure situations is a characteristic that defines some of the most influential and high-value men in the world. You can find the logical path and execute it to the best of your ability, rather than being held back by negative emotions. By executing these solutions, you can adopt a perfect mindset and a lifestyle that leads you to stay calm under pressure. These solutions cannot be adopted overnight, but they can most certainly give you hope and courage to be a high-value man and stay grounded in pressure situations so that you can tackle all your life goals and achieve them. By the way, don't forget to show some love. Tap that subscribe button and hit the like for the algorithm. To see the next best way to level up as a man, watch these videos here.